Hi. All right. So welcome to day 4 of the Challenge Yourself program. I wasn't going to do any more of these because being in a huge crash, I thought, well, I need to wait until I'm stable again, until things are better again before I challenge myself. It's not good to push myself. But then I realized pushing yourself physically is one thing, pushing yourself mentally, spiritually is another, and we can always find a way to challenge ourselves. So I decided to come back and keep going when I can. I mean, I can challenge myself in any situation. It doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't have to be go out and walk. So today, based on that, I would like to challenge you to do this. I would like to challenge you to meditate today. Now, maybe you are a pro meditator. Maybe you are a beginner meditator. Maybe you're not even sure how to meditate. Okay, so put that all out of your mind. Your goal today is to meditate, to sit with your symptoms, okay? To be with them, to love them, to ask them, to tell them you're sorry, to tell them you're here for them, to tell them you will never leave them, to just see what they have to say, to let them cry, to let them hurt, to let them tell you where they are, how bad they are, whether they're in your blood, your nerves, your bones, your stomach, your brain, your muscles. Listen to them. Today is sitting with your symptoms to listen to them. And it's a meditation, and you don't need to do anything fancy. I put on you can see I put on a tank top and shorts because I'm planning to get comfortable in the sun in front of a patch of sun in my window to kill two birds with one stone. Open a window if you can. If it's summer, go outside, be near an air purifier. Do a couple of things at once as you're doing it. Put on some nice essential oils, whatever. But the point of it is to sit down and to be with your symptoms. Now, if you've never meditated before, then I challenge you to do this for 1/2 an hour. And you might be saying, how can I possibly do that? I've never ever meditated before. Well, you're about to find out. All you have to do is just sit there, just lay there, be with yourself, don't move, let go of the resistance, and no matter what your mind is saying, I can't do this, blah, 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 just be with it, let it float past. Watch it, be the higher you, be the soul you that watches these things, that loves them, that can be with them, that can make room for them, that can let them talk, that can see them, and that doesn't have to run from them. I know so often in chronic illness, we try to run from our symptoms and our fears and our emotions. And we can't always run. We have to face them. We have to listen to them. So if you've never meditated before, you're going to do it for 1/2 an hour. If you have meditated before, but you've always meditated 1/2 an hour or less, you are going to meditate for an hour. And I know you're thinking, I cannot sit there for an hour. Well, challenge yourself. You can. I'm not asking you to, this is mental. You're going to be with yourself no matter what. You're going to take your symptoms no matter wherever you go with you. So sit down, listen to them, love them, tell them you will never leave them, and hear what they have to say. If you've meditated for 1/2 an hour or more, like if you've ever meditated for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, even an hour, okay, if you've ever meditated that long, you are going to set your timer for 2 hours. I know that sounds crazy. How can I possibly sit and be with this for 2 hours without getting up? Well, I challenge you to do so. So today I set my timer for 2 hours. The longest I've ever meditated in sessions is an hour. I've gone an hour plenty of times, never gone over that. So I'm gonna do the 2 hours. So we wanna double what we've ever done before. And I know that you're going to come up with insights, and if you continue to push yourself and challenge yourself day by day with your meditation and your thoughts, you know, as you get further and further along, you'll come up with more and more insights. And it's important to reflect, to listen to ourselves, to listen to our insights, to listen to our soul, our emotions, our body, our mind, and not run from these things. So go ahead. That's today's challenge. It's meditation. Set your timer for either a half an hour, or 2 hours, and don't cheat. Honestly, if you've ever meditated for 20 minutes, then you're doing an hour today, right? If you have ever meditated 0, then you're doing a half an hour. If you've ever meditated for half an hour, you're going to do an hour. If you've ever meditated for even 35 minutes, you're doing 2 hours. So, good luck and challenge yourself.